You're not lonely, you just started choosing. In the US, the Surgeon General has called loneliness an epidemic, and studies show that about 1 in 3 adults feels lonely on a regular basis. Yet in a world that's more connected than ever, people feel more disconnected than ever. Constant messages, notifications, social media, and still, something feels empty. But you did something different. You stepped back. You started cutting people off. You looked at your phone, saw a name pop up, and thought, not today, not anymore. And here's what no one talks about. You don't feel lonely. You feel calm. For the first time in a long time, your mind feels quiet. So when did this shift happen? When did you become the person who walks away without explaining? Because you weren't always like this. There was a time when you were the reliable one, the one who answered at 2 a.m., the one who listened to everyone, the one who was always there no matter what, the dependable friend, the supportive family member, the partner who carried everything. And you always showed up. You heard the same problems, gave the same advice, watched people ignore it, and come back again, over and over. Until one day, something changed. You didn't answer, and nothing happened. No chaos, no collapse, just silence. And that silence wasn't weakness. It wasn't you giving up. It was your nervous system doing its job, protecting you. Psychology explains this clearly. Your brain has 2 main modes, one for connection and one for protection. When you give too much, when you get drained over and over again without anything coming back, something switches. You pull back, you withdraw, you start protecting your energy automatically, not because you're cold, but because you reached your limit, because your system recognized that continuing like that would cost you too much. And often this didn't start now, it started much earlier. Maybe as a child, you learned to read the room from a tone of voice, a look, a door closing. You learned to sense tension before it was spoken. You learned to understand others before understanding yourself. And you realized something very early. Being close to people can come at a cost. So you adapted. You observed, you predicted, you protected yourself. And that pattern didn't disappear. It stayed. It evolved. And now it shows up as distance. But here's the important part. There's a big difference between protecting yourself and isolating yourself. Isolation drains you. Protection gives you peace. And you can feel the difference in your body. If you step away from someone and feel lighter, calmer, more like yourself, that's not loneliness. That's clarity. That's your system telling you that something wasn't right. People who cut others off don't do it randomly. They do it because they recognize patterns. Who only shows up when they need something. Who drains your energy slowly over time. Who promises and disappears when it actually matters. You see it faster than others now. You don't ignore the signals anymore. You're not too sensitive. You've become precise. You've learned. So no, you're not antisocial. You're not cold. You're not broken. You just stopped giving unlimited access to people who don't respect your energy. And maybe this is the real truth. You didn't move away from people. You moved closer to yourself. You chose peace over noise, clarity over confusion, and that changes everything. If this felt like you, follow for more psychology, and tell me in the comments, did you start choosing or are you still tolerating?